Hi, this is Mark DeLeese, and there is a new version to the Covert player. Now, if you have not picked up this video player yet, you certainly want to watch this video and see some of the enhancements, how this video player just keeps on getting better and better. Now, this is for versions 1.4, and if you have the developer's version, version 2.4. Now, this is a video on the new features and a quick overview for you. First of all, there is a new enhancement to the YouTube module, and I'll go over that in a second. And the second part of it is that there's a lot of new features and enhancements to the Flow Player module for self-hosted videos that are hosted on your own server or on Amazon S3 and what have you. First of all, let's get into the YouTube module enhancements. Previously, if you're watching a video, it looked like this. So let me just come down here. This is a blog post that I did. And so if I come down here and I click on this play button, a video pops up. This is a YouTube video, but if I click on play, you'll see here that there's obviously the control bar, there's a YouTube logo, there's the title, and also it's kind of blurry. And it's blurry because if I click on the settings here, the preload is only in 360p. Now this is the default for YouTube, and it's nearly impossible to have it preload in HD, 720 or even 1080 HD. Now, obviously, there is a hack available, and I've added this to the YouTube module of the Covert player. And so if we get into right into it here, you'll see here that there's a number of different parameters that are now available to those who have the Covert player with the YouTube module. The parameters that are now available are auto hide, yes and no. This is the control bar. If you hover over the video screen, the control bar will show up. If you take your mouse off of the video screen, the control bar will slide off. You can have the control bar on or off. You can have the YouTube logo in the control bar on or off. There's two different control bar themes. There's a light and dark. You can also have it set to auto start or auto play. You can have the related videos at the end of the video. You can have this on or off. You can show the title of the video. You can have this on or off, yes or no. And this is the hack for HD. You can now have high quality preload, and you can have it turned off, which would give you the 320. You can have it set to HD 720. And if the YouTube videos have all the way up to 1080p, some people have made their video in 1080p. And so if they made their video in this type of high quality, you're also able to show it on your websites with this high quality HD as well. So for example, here is a sample video of a high quality HD 1080p that has auto start, that has no control bar, that has no title, nothing. Watch this, how cool this will look. So let me just click on the play button. You'll notice that it auto starts. This is the Life of Pi, and you'll notice that there's no control bar, there's no title. If I come over here, you'll see that it says YouTube HD, so it preloads in HD. How cool is that? So if I click pause, start, there's no title, nothing like that. There's no related videos at the end of the video, nothing. So again, all these parameters are now added to the Covert player. Now there's more additions. What we're going to talk about now are the new additions to the Flow Player module. And you can see all the additions right here. So if I go to demonstrations and I click on YouTube and Vimeo modules, you'll see that the new addition here is YouTube parameter options. If you go over Flow Player module, there's some new additions to this as well. And one of the new additions is the HTML overlay at the start and end. So let me just click on that. Now you can add a HTML at the very start or at the end. So for example, this is the start of the video, and you notice how I put this box on here, and you can add any HTML or CSS styling while the video is preloading on the background. So if I click on here, the video will start, and you'll see at the very end there's another HTML. You can add any HTML or CSS styling at the very end of the video, just like this. So I put this big box here, gray, and this text. You can put any styling that you want. Now you can put tables, forms, images, buttons, anything that you want for CSS and HTML in the start and at the end of the video. Very cool. You'll notice that if you come down to the demonstrations, there's now the addition of a whole bunch of playlists. Now these are very cool, especially for membership sites or blogging and so forth. Now there's three different types of playlist styles. There's a simple style, the classic style, and the dot style. And also to the dot style, I've added dot style with an overlay, HTML overlay. And I'll get into that in a minute. So first of all, let's take a look at the simple style. If I click on the simple style, you'll see here is the has the video that plays, but also the thumbnails down here, and it plays automatically. And if you click on any of these thumbnails, it'll play that video. All right. I've also added in this version a no color background, just like this. You see how it has a video and there's no color background? That's very cool. So that's playlist style number 1, is a simple style. Then you come down here and click on the classic style. This is the classic style right here. And here is where the thumbnails are inside the main video content screen, and they will shrink and come down to the lower left-hand side. And you can set the size of these thumbnails as well. So let me click on the play, and you'll see how they come down here, and I can click on any of these. See that? So very, very cool. And there's a exit screen there. It goes back. All right, so that's the classic playlist style. And you can add up to 5 different thumbnails. So I can make these smaller, and I can stick 5 of them around there. All right. So there would be a total of 6 videos. Now let me go to the third style, and that's the dot style. And if I click on the dot style, you'll see here that on the bottom here, there's some dots right here. All right, and these are different videos. So if I click play, and I can click on this one, that one, this one, and it's instant loading. It's very, very cool, very, very fast. And so that's the dot style. Now, there's one more feature here of the playlist, and that's the dot style with an overlay. So let me click on this, and I'll show this to you. This has a dot style, but also has a HTML overlay. Now you can have H1, H2, or H3 tags. And so if I click on the play, and if I click on the first one here, you'll see how there's an overlay and with some writing. If I click on the second one, there's different text and overlay. I click on the third one, there's a different one, and so forth. All right. So that's very, very cool, and you know, it's again more features and benefits of the playlist for sure, and 3 different styles with an overlay on the dot style. And so also with the YouTube, there's now a lot of different parameters. So once again, the Covert player is getting better and better with all these different additions. And so this is Mark DeLeese signing off. If you haven't picked this up yet, surely you want to get this. This is the leading edge. This is an HTML video player, and it's the most responsive video player on the market today. And so again, this is Mark DeLeese signing off with the Covert player. Thank you.